Hey, what's shaking? How are you? I'm okay. I'm doing better today. I've had a rough week, but I'm good. I'm really good. I just, I need to get a rocket-powered wheelchair to be awesome with gunpowder, like a Celtic chariot. You got the best screen name, by the way. King Penguin. Right on. And so, my friend, I hope you had a good day. I'm going to jump in and hopefully I'm going to fire some powder and I don't get too many crashes in any big battles. And I'm probably going to be a little rusty, a little slow on the draw on my mouse. So, right. And unfortunately, every time I stream this and I turn, the music's just great. I love the music in Lego. My friend, the Imperial Grenadier, he did such a good job on this. But the problem is every time I run this mod, the music Twitch mutes it because it's all classical music, but depends upon who performs it these days. So if I play the music, I'm going to get this muted, and then I'll get a copyright strike from YouTube. But in any event, I'm going to get in and play. I'm going to shoot some powder, hopefully get into a line battle, and we had this fight all ready to rock and roll. I haven't played this in about a week. So I was running up on this guy, and I think that's the crash that we had the last time I played. And you had given me some suggestions, and I wrote them down. I'm pretty sure it was you who gave me these suggestions. And I wrote them down, and now I can only read some of my handwriting. Man, it looks good. Oh, crap. That's not good. So we'll bail on out of here before we get eaten by Russians. Yeah, we're going to get our asses handed to us. Rowdy McGregor looks upset. Brother, I can't say I like to see us run out of food. Shice, I need some grub. You should treat your men well and they repay with interest. So they're probably going to bail me. My morale's going to drop. All right, Rowdy. Thank you. Good, let's separate these guys. That's what it was. Yes, the word I couldn't read demand on my business card. That's what it is. That was my word. Thank you very much. So if we can separate these guys, we won't get our asses totally handed to us. Good. Come on now. Ah, you know you wanna. And now we won't catch him. Love this mod. So much fun. I wish it was complete. There's just a little bit of fine tuning, a few little finish the corners on a few of the menus and graphics, and this would be so outstanding. It is outstanding. I've been playing this for years. I love this mod. My friend the Imperial Grenadier also plays the North and South mod, and I'd really like to play that. We have nothing to eat. I'm going to have to go and raid a village or something. I'm going to have to get to this town, get some food. I really want to get this guy. Our morale's probably really dropping. It's still average. Between empires. That's what the other word is that you told me. I wrote it down and I can't read my own doggone handwriting. Thank you again. And so I will spell it rather than write it this time. Between empires. I'm going to check that out tonight. I'm probably going to play some Mass Effect tonight too. But thanks again. You could tell me something and I might forget it, and I might remember it a day later, maybe 50 seconds later. But yeah, I'm trying to catch this guy, and I don't think we're going to, but I need to feed my troops. They're going to be really pissed off. I don't think I'm going to catch him. The guy's rolling at 2.6. So right, let's attack the bandits. Between empires, man, I got to check that out. Come on, banditos. The banditos are coming. I can't remember what my controls were. There we go. Ow! Whoa! Right! Butchering knives. These guys didn't even have any pistols. There's a few. Alright, we beat some bandits. But I need some food. Stuff's all rotten. They have no money. I'll kick them down anyway. Enjoy. Maybe they have some cattle I can buy. Got plenty of money. But that what we have definitely isn't going to last us. Between Empires, man, I got to check that out. There he is. He looks camouflaged in there. Nice. What I needed. That's all crap. Good deal. Let's eat some steaks. My men will be happy. So, yeah, we did keep that pistol, so I did pick that up off the battlefield. Good deal. Excellent. Good job. Good deal. Yeah, so I was wondering if that worked. I always forget if I can pick up. That was the only choice I had. Yeah, that was the only choice I had. I got to get some food and then I'll start hitting other villages. So I don't usually either, but I want to feed my troops because my morale's going to really start dropping. It's already below average. I had to get them some food so they don't hang me for not feeding them. I need to hit a city where I can get a lot of food. Lublin. Truce has expired. So now I can buy a bunch of grub. It looks like we're going to get mugged. Gotta love good mugging. Whoa. Whoa. I live in Gettysburg. Gettysburg is the only town I've ever lived in where I can walk right down the street with a musket and a bayonet. No one looks at you funny. Yeah, he's gonna get me. Let's see what you got. Hatchet Man, let's go, Hatchet Man. Right on. Whoa, there's another one. Bandidos! Bandidos! All right. Cool. Let's get some food. We got mugged at dawn. Good. That'll hold my guys over for a bit. That meat will all go bad, and I can get back to my town, back to Sheffield. Good deal. So now that I've got a little bit of food to feed my troops, I can head back in and try to catch a fight with the enemy. I know we're at war with Russia. That's it, Russia. Their towns really haven't been touched, so there should be some good loot. There should be some good coin in their villages because they really haven't been raided. Catherine, we have another companion to pick up. That's a man! That's a man, baby. And his name's Catherine. My troops are not filled up. Good deal. So I have a couple of my companions that need to be leveled up. Hello, Catherine. What's the... Hello there, laddie. Have a drink with me. So this must be Catherine. I managed to sell my wagon and pots, lad, and I'm headed for the front. I hear they've got great croissants. Yep, that's Catherine. So we'll get her on board and see what she can offer our army. Good deal. That's cool, man. I like that. I had my companions kind of assigned to my ensigns, my flag bearers, and my buglers and my bagpipers, and kind of follow me around. But I like your idea. It's more realistic. It's much more. The way you play was more historically accurate. That's cool. I miss doing. I miss seeing that and being in that in the field here in real life. I did reenacting for a long time, and I miss seeing what you just described. It's just great. If I could have, there's so many reenactments. I've been doing events. I wish I would have a camera with me to take pictures of what you just described. Officers going around the horses in the battlefield. It's great. It's like a time machine. Video games are definitely my time machine, man. I'm sure they are for you too. All right, Catherine. Let's see what you're all about. She's level 8. That's good. Weapon Master. Do you happen to know, I'm sure you can answer this question for me, and I've played Warband for probably 10 years, but I don't know every little detail or fact or anything, but in musket-based games like AIGLE or Fire and Sword, what would be, is there any of our skills here, such as Power Draw? I'm assuming that's only for bows, but does Power Draw or Power Throw have anything to do with our musketry at all? I'm unaware. I was kind of guessing. Perhaps you know. So she's level 8, agility 11, intelligence 10, And she's got first aid skills. She's got a good trade skill, good inventory management. Riding, weapon master is low, so we'll build her up. She's got 135 musketry, and so we'll turn her into something interesting. And heck, I can give her a pistol right now. And I'll get her some other stuff. Pardon me. So this is where I met her. So perhaps we will deck her out in what we can find here. Cool stuff. Gosh, I love this stuff. Great stuff. I always wanted to do Rev War reenacting in Living History, but I never got the chance. I'm hoping to go to Fort McHenry for a reenactment and encampment next year if COVID-19 allows it. There's been no events, reenactments around here lately, but boy, I'd sure like to see this period. I've never seen a reenactment from this period. I'd love to see it. I'd love to participate, but my participation days are over. But I'd sure like to see a reenactment from this era. It would be so great. Battle of New Orleans or something. I'd love to visit these battlefields in France. And so I will wait and I will deck her out in what we have back over in Jolly Old. Pistol, pistol, hand cannon. Double barrel pistol. Let's get her some pistol cartridges for now. Get her something tougher than her shirt. Tattered Brunswick Hussars officer's hat. Yeah, we can get her decked out in something cool. Give her a black basket hat with the... This is fun. I always have fun with this. Sturdy Brunswick Lights coat. Bitchin'. I just love this stuff. Just love it. But I'll get her decked out as a rifleman. Yeah. Cool beans. Jaegers. Jaeger jackets. Shh. Wish I had a closet full of this stuff. I really do. So let's see what we can do. I've got all Civil War stuff. Alrighty. I'll hook her up with this for now. She's got her sword. That shirt's a 23. That's pretty doggone tough. $34. $34. Yeah, I'll hook her up with that. She'll look good in that. And Brunswicker. Shaco. Get rid of some of that. All right, darling, we're going to get you all hooked up. I have to find her some better trousers. Cool beans. She needs a rifle, doesn't she? Yeah, if they have one. 9. Jawohl. Yeah. Hook a sister up. Good deal. Yes, believe me, that's coming soon. That's absolutely, it's already here. People are already using that. When you and I interact in a gaming environment, probably after I die, okay, You and I will be in my living room or in a scenario, and we'll be reenacting life-size, full-scale, 3D holograms. I don't know how old you are, but I'll be dead before that's in everyone's homes. My wife was working in a top secret building near the Pentagon 21 years ago, and she was using similar technology to that on a smaller scale 20 years ago. People are already using that stuff, man. We just don't have access to it on a mass scale. That stuff's already in place. VR, I think that I get motion sickness from some games, man. I've never seen VR. I've heard it's just amazing. I'm just wondering if I'll get motion sickness on it. But I would love to see that you and I will be playing multiplayer Napoleonic Wars, 3D full hologram. I mean, my grandchildren will be that will be commonplace. That's the future. And that's amazing, and I wish I was going to be here for that. But that technology is already being used in an interactive player versus player in closed environment. That technology is already there. Yeah, absolutely. I started a program several years ago to for anybody who wanted to come out and be a weekend warrior at several battlefields here, and we would provide all the food, the training, the equipment, everything, and just come out for the weekend to try it out and see if you like it for a small fee, which would be donated to that battlefield that we were on. And then that gives a person a taste of what it's like, and if they want to do it and be involved in it. And so I thought that that was a good way to get the public involved firsthand and also generate battlefield preservation dollars at the same time. And so the Gettysburg Anniversary Committee here started a similar program after I did that. And so I think that that's a cool way to get, but that's reenacting and participating like that in the future. Like Battle Cry of Freedom is coming out, and North and South and stuff like that. Multiplayer gaming environment, man. Hundreds of guys, 3D holograms, sitting in your living room. Oh, you could smell the powder. I mean, that just the future of gaming is a, a good thing. Such a good thing. It's going to be awesome. So, Murdoch McKenzie, Catherine, Murdoch McKenzie. Let's level him up. Where do you live? Where do you live? I live here in Gettysburg. Everybody knows me in Gettysburg. I was formerly in charge of horticultural restoration and renovation here for the Preservation Association. I was on the board of directors. And so I was kind of in charge of what goes where and what doesn't to make purchased, preserved properties on the battlefield historically accurate horticulturally, is what I did. I've worked on the White House horticulture. I'm the former operations manager of Arlington National Cemetery back 25 years ago. Oh, right. Yeah, you were talking about Kingston. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you ever really want to do that and you'd like to do it here in Gettysburg, I could get you hooked up with everything you need. You come here for the weekend, I'll get you in with the Irish Brigade. My moderator here on Twitch is the sergeant in the Irish Brigade here in Gettysburg. But if you ever wanted to do it, and you're like, hey, Daryl, sick daddy, I'm going to come to Gettysburg. I'd love to do a weekend. Hook you all up with all the equipment. Place you sleeping on the battlefield, man. It's like this Gettysburg is Civil War capital. If you ever wanted to do it, you have an open invitation. Yeah, you're in Toronto. You're not far away. I was hoping to be in Newfoundland this year, but with COVID-19 and moving and that sort of thing, that's not going to happen. But if you ever wanted to do it here in Gettysburg, the opportunity is there for you. I could get you hooked up. Just get here, have money for food to feed yourself, and that's it. Everything else would be provided. And I did my first event here in Gettysburg in the battlefield too. So, Rifleman Harris, and I'm listening to this audio book, the Memoirs of Rifleman Harris, and it was by Bernard Cornwell's my favorite author. And I've read almost every one of his books. But I'm listening to this audiobook right now, the Recollections of Rifleman Harris, and it's great. It's a really good audiobook. It's a lot of fun. And so, Rifleman Harris, let's get your skills up. My friend, let's get you an engineering skill in case we need to take another town pathfinding. Where's your training at? Let's get that trainer up there, pal. That Battle Cry of Freedom is coming out, and boy, I'm really looking forward to playing that. I'm the former powder monkey for the 1st Pennsylvania Light Artillery Battery D, and so I got to fire artillery on July 3rd, 3 o'clock, Pickett's Charge. I've done that a few times, and that was a great experience. But I've mostly done Confederate infantry with, I was the captain of the 57th Virginia. I was a corporal in the 4th Virginia. Private in the 45th and a private in the 21st. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to miss it, but I'll still be around it. But what I'm going to start doing is short documentary films, just short stuff, fun amateur stuff, 5-minute films of different historical periods, and just short films for my YouTube page. And so, my friend, one-handed weapons for you, some pole arms, and Murdoch Mackenzie. Let's see where you're at. Got that agility up. How's your trainer doing? 3. Weapon Master 3. And his healing skills. Weapon Master. Let's jack his Weapon Master up then. His one-handed skills up and his pole arms. Cool. So if I can keep these guys fed, they won't hang me. I have everything he's ever done. He's my favorite author. I grew up on Tolkien. My grandmother taught it at the University of Chicago, but as an adult, when I discovered his Uhtred series, geez, it must have been 10 years. It was about just over 10 years ago. And then I read his Civil War books, which were, I thought, a little shaky, but they were entertaining. But his Uhtred series and all of his Thomas of Hookton series, and then Agincourt. And, oh man, it's so he's. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to party with him, man. Some of the stuff that comes out of that guy's head, I'd love to party with him. And so, all right, my my Bluetooth just cut out in my headset, so I just have to reboot the game really quick. I wanted to do a big line battle tonight, and I was going to fire up some Mass Effect too. And so I'm loading Lego back up. That Battle of Waterloo I started. I have not finished that. I've gotten about a quarter of the way through that. And I have issues with my eyesight now because of multiple sclerosis. So my eyesight varies in this eye. It's very common with multiple sclerosis. So I enjoy his audiobooks. I love his audiobooks. The narrators he gets for his Arthur tales with Durfa Kadur and the Winter King and the Uhtred series and every one of his books, he gets outstanding narrators. Let's see if I am going to be able to. All right, let's get back in. Hey, Smutty, what's happening? So now this isn't going to cooperate with me. Give me a sec, guys. No joy. Give me some joy here. Full screen application. Still no joy. What's up with this? Smutty, how's your day, bud? There we go. Rock and roll. Cool beans. And I think we were just leveling these guys up. I need to give this girl a rifle. Yep. Save that pistol for another time. She's set for now. Good deal. Smutty, how's your day, pal? See what our music's doing. Gonna have some chicken and potatoes and stuffing tonight. I think I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. But I don't have any doggone milk. I got a gallon of milk yesterday. I got it home and I opened it up and it was bad. So I'm a little irked about that. It's rare I'm able to get to the store. Let's find a fight. I don't want to mess with the king. The king's got like 800 men. It's insane. Look at this. I'm making money hand over fist. It's awesome. Sing it if you know it. Learn it if you don't. Tap your feet if you feel it. Dancing time. Go it again. Tea time. Cheerio. I'm just over here looking for a fight, guys. Oh man, all the way from Ireland to India. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. I'm going to be checking that out right after this. And I can read my handwriting this time. And I can look back at the chat too, I just realized. Ireland to India. No kidding. There's the enemies. Mein Gott. Ha! We need to be at war with the French. Nice, nice. Nice, penguin. Cool. Narva. I remember playing submarine missions at Narva in Silent Hunter submarine game. I've got this that newer game that came out recently, and it's called U-Boat. It's called U-Boat, and it looks really neat. And I haven't fired it up yet. I have so many games I haven't fired up yet. I have Fallout 4. I've never played it. And Ultimate General Civil War and Civil War Gettysburg. Man, oh shit, the king. That's definitely not who we wanted to see. Yeah, we're dead meat. Good deal. Yakov Petrovich Kulnev, Sparty has joined the battle on the enemy side. Look at this guy. Look at his uniform. He looks great. You can see the denim ripples. The cross-hatching. You guys want show and tell? I'll give you show and tell. You guys are awesome. So if you're still here, I'll show you show and tell after this battle. Show you my line jacket. My Richmond Depot 1. We will fight you to the end, surrender now, or we will abort you all. I hope I don't get totally hosed. Let's see what we can do. All right. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! There we go. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. That keeps happening every time I stream this. Boom! That was fun while it lasted. Doggone it! Un momento! I'm going to fire up Napoleonic Wars. Iron Wolf. Oh, no kidding. You get to command a German U-boat in the Atlantic. 3 other people. My gosh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. That's great. Wolfpack. Man, I miss playing Silent Hunter. It's always winter, being stuck inside, and I'd fire up like U-boat games. Did you happen to see the, there was an Amazon series called Das Boot, and they did the first season. I enjoyed it. It was okay. But that's cool. Well, virtual reality in a U-boat. Man, that sounds wild. I can't even imagine. Friends of mine have told me, and my daughter's told me, like, the VR is amazing. I've only seen it as a spectator, but not as a participant. That's so cool. And I'm probably going to eat some dinner, and then I'm going to be back with Mass Effect. Let's see if we're going to get some joy. All right. Cool beans. Man, for virtual I'd love to see that. Boy, I sure wish if you I'm going to have to look at your Twitch channel again. Boy, I'd sure like to see you. I don't know if you can stream something like that. Do people stream virtual reality? Is that possible? And if you're playing that Between Empires, streaming that sometime, I'd love to watch you play that. Let's see who's online. Right. I'm still a recruit. I'd sure like to get in and play with these guys again. The 84th, they're a bunch of fun guys. They're really good. They're really good. I used to be a great gamer. MS has hindered that a bit. Bot Survival, BBG. Napoleonic Wars. Got a good ping to that server. I wonder what that's all about. The duel in Commander. I am absolutely new to Napoleonic Wars. I mean, I've played it a little bit over the last 6 months. I've never got a chance to play it. I've been playing Warband for 10 years, and Britain Wall Dead, Viking Conquest, and I've got tons of campaigns and stuff on my YouTube channel. But this is something I always wanted to play, and as usual, I get distracted by something else. And I even joined a squad online, and I love it. It's cool. I played in here before. I haven't. My point is I haven't really had much multiplayer experience in Napoleonic Wars at all. But I wanted to get some I wanted to get some gunpowder in tonight. Commander battles are great. Command a squadron of bots against another team with the... No shit. That sounds great. That sounds perfect. For me and my moderator, Irish Reb, we could get into that. That would be fun. You would probably maybe wipe the battlefield with me. Like I said, I'm so new to... I've never played that. Multiplayer. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like you have some fun gaming, my friend. So cool. So I'm gonna take some fog. Morning. French Farm Works. Yeah, you've been having some fun gaming. I love this, Commander Smithers. I'm really looking forward to that, it's multiple sclerosis. Give me a moment. The, Battle Cry of Freedom. Flying Squirrel. They're coming out with that Civil War game. And that is right up my alley. I've been just dying for a good Civil War game in Warband Napoleonic Wars format. Because this is my favorite format for any game, is the Warband format. I like this. Warband has been, and I mean Warband mods, Warband like Britain Walda, Vikinger, Viking Conquest, is primarily the #1 game I've played for the last 10 years was that. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Company, on me! Fire at will!
I miss doing this in real life. Come on, boys, shoot.
Fire at will! On me!
Form line. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh. Yeah, baby. If I had my Enfield, maybe at that distance. Yeah, I really would like to play War of Rights. Man, I know those battlefields intimately. I love it. I love the history. I love playing in it, whether it's on or, you know, off a battlefield or on a computer. Either way, you know?
Company!
Yeah,
on
I'd sure like to
me!
play War of Rights. Once I move this year and I will decrease my rent, I will be able to afford some better hardware, be able to play the games I want to play before I expire. Let's go, boys! Let's go! Let's
Present!
go! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, chappos. Let's pretend like we're the 26th North Carolina and the Iron Brigade.
Fire at will!
I got him. Battery low. Oh! Just changing my doggone headset. That was fun. Yeah.
Fire at will!
I didn't want to do that.
Present arms!
Let's go, boys. Excellent. Yeah, War of Rights, man. War of Rights looks amazing. Have you played it? I mean, it looks just amazing. There's a lot of reenactors that play that, too. I run into a few people. I've looked at the forums on War of Rights. When I have the system to, like, really play it and enjoy it, I'll definitely be playing some games that I've wanted to play that I just don't have the hardware to play. I'm a freaking target. Check me out. Right in the trenches, right where we belong.
Fire at will! Company! On me!
Falco the Pixel is live on Twitch. Awesome. If you hang out for a minute, I'll show you some of my stuff if you'd like. It's all hanging right here.
Company! On me!
Call into com. Call into com. My God.
Company! On me!
Whoa. I personally slew 2 heffalompers in the fighting, and that was fun. That's awesome. Heck yeah, that was fun. If you're still there, my friend. Always like there. Ah. This is 32 Navy Colt, and this is my Enfield. So that's my Enfield, and that's a 57 caliber. It's a 52, 1852. And so I've fired this probably 1,000 times in reenactments and battles. And that jacket, I can walk. My legs are under extreme stress from MS. My brain plays tricks on my legs. So, my friend, check it out. This is my Dirty Billy kepi, and Dirty Billy, that's my Confederate kepi. Dirty Billy made all the hats for Gods and Generals, Gettysburg, most of the Civil War documentaries you see. And so this is about 120. That's handmade, and that would be a civilian purchase prior to enlistment in the Army of Tennessee. And this is my Richmond Depot 1, and there were a few of these left at the Battle of Gettysburg. And so this is my Richmond Depot 1. This is a field alteration that you'll like this. I put my hand-carved Civil War pipe with hemp twine, hand-carved, in that pocket with my tobacco. And so I got this jacket when I became a corporal. And this was made by Jody Nolan. And Jody Nolan lives here. She lives nearby. Jody Nolan made the costumes for like Mercy Street, Gettysburg, Gods and Generals. And this was about $250. The thing about this jacket is these infantry buttons that I put on it are very rare. These are real. The buttons on this jacket are authentic. Period pieces. And so this infantry button right there is a crimson tint infantry button. They're apparently really rare. I got those from Tim Sheets down the street at S&S Sutlery. But that's my one of my jackets. And my daughter is a seamstress, and so she does cosplay. She does all kinds of different time periods. And so my daughter has a closet full of dresses and different time periods, and she's a cosplay judge. And so I'm lucky enough to have my daughter has sewn me a lot of great stuff like civilian vests. I have an 1858 pair of farmer trousers from the Shenandoah Valley from a pattern, and my daughter made those for me. And there's a couple other good things you like, dude. Check it out. Give you guys the show and tell tonight. Some of my stuff. So, you see the tip on my bayonet. And this is a Enfield bayonet, but this is a Springfield case that scabbard that I got off the battlefield. And so that's what a Confederate would have done on the march. And so this had been dragging, and that is just, it's beautiful. All my stuff is all worn and dirty. It's broken. It's like, you know, you see, I would have scored that off the ground on the march because I lost my Enfield case. And so, leathers. And so my cap box, it's probably full of caps because I'm usually ready to go. And so I got full of caps. And that, a friend of mine made that cap. And I have my state of Virginia buckle right there. And my cartridge box. 40 rounds of Vance CS right there. My cartridge box and my belt. And I should have 40 rounds in here or more. Ready to rock and roll. So, or gunpowder rounds. You probably have seen all this stuff before. But these are my treasures. Stuff that I've had a lot of fun with over the years. And one of my canteens, I have a metal Ulrich too. My canteen. And then I have a metal Ulrich as well. So yeah. The last time I had this out, I was firing I was powder monkey for artillery on July 3rd Pickett's Charge for the reenactment here. So that's my canteen. And this haversack, I cannot remember the name of the soldier that this haversack belonged to. But this same haversack, right down to the real bone button, and the number of stitches in here I think is 152. And this haversack is modeled after, right down to the stitch and everything, after the same exact haversack in the Museum of the Civil War, the Museum of the Confederacy in Richmond. And so that was a birthday gift. My cigar box. My cards, my deck of cards. And this, okay, this was a case. This was an old hemp case that goes on an old broken canteen. But what I use this for, and it's what Confederates would have used it for, and even the safety pin is the real deal. But what we would use this for in the field, I scored this off an old canteen, is to clean my rifle. I got all kinds of goodies in here. I have my stamper for making hardtack. Brush cleaning my gun, my rifle. I have like rifle cleaning supplies in here. I can feel them. Nice package of rounds right from probably from Richmond Depot Arsenal. Yep, from the Richmond Arsenal. And so there's about 10 rounds in there, I think. Yeah, there's about 10 rounds in there. So I buy like 100 of those for an event. And so those are ready to shoot. I just need some mini balls. And swabs for cleaning my rifle. And so guys, that's a little bit of show and tell. I have all kinds of crazy stuff in here. German helmets. I wish I had some Napoleonic stuff. I have some small odds and ends of Napoleonic things, but nothing major. I wish I did. And so, y'all, if you're still tuning in, thanks for tuning in. And I am going to eat some of this big fat chicken. I got this big fat chicken and some stuffing and some taters, and I got some corn, and I'm going to watch some Expanse. I love the Expanse TV show. And I'll be back, and I'm probably going to be back. Are you guys ready for this? To play some Mass Effect. Doesn't that look bitchin', man? We're gonna have some fun in outer space. So that'll be fun later. Hey, King Penguin. I'll be back on later, and thanks so much for stopping in and hanging out. And Smutty, thanks for stopping in and hanging out, you guys. I'll be back on later. I gotta get some food. And I'm probably gonna... Right on, dude. Thanks for stopping and hanging out. When you're streaming, I'll look for an alert. I'd love to see you play some of those games. And while I'm gone with dinner, I'm going to check out that Between Empires. I can't wait to check that out. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Awesome. I'd love to play that freaking War Rights, man. I'll catch y'all real soon. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to watch The Expanse and see what happens to the crew of the Rocinante. See you soon, and please be safe, and thanks for hanging out. If I see you on streaming, I'll definitely come and hang out. And Smutty, if you're still there, pal, you have yourself a good night. See you soon.